Welcome, all the fans. The loyal BBN Fan Show is here. We're back again, and yes, we're going to talk a little bit more about recruiting. To me, it's not ever exhausting talking about basketball players that could play for the big blue nation, University of Kentucky Wildcats. This is recruiting with Jimmy. We're going to talk about 3, 4 players here, and this is going to be a follow-up show from what we had done previously. And the first player I want to talk about is Deiden Thomas. He is a 6'1", 170-pound point guard from UNLV. He would have 2 years of eligibility left. He could be right now one of the best point guards. I think I mentioned Dent before on the previous show that he might be the best. I believe that Deiden Thomas Jr. could be actually the second best point guard in the transfer portal right now. He is a lefty, and you imagine having 3 different players on the same team that's all left-handed, along with Caden Lewis, Jasper Johnson, and Deiden Thomas. That would be a crazy lot. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 on a team, but I don't know that I've ever seen 3 different players that's left-handed. He's being recruited hard by Josh Hart, one of our assistant coaches, and he averaged 15.6 points per game, 35% three-point shooter. He's kind of like a Mark Sears type player from Alabama, and you know what he did last night. If he's anywhere close to what Mark Sears would be when Mark Sears is a senior, then he is a great. It's going to be a great addition. His pace of play is awesome. It's a little bit different playing than UNLV. So I'm wondering how that transition would be. They've had a Zoom chat as far as I'm understanding, and I heard that mostly it's like UK versus Florida in this matchup. And I know Florida's going to need several players because they're going to lose some players on this roster also. It might be a little bit of a wait for him to make a decision, but if he needs to go ahead and probably make it, because I think it's going to be going quick with the players that's coming to Kentucky for next year in the transfer portal. Elijah Freeman is another player I want to talk about. He is a swing forward, 6'8", 200 pounds. He's from Division II school, Lincoln Memorial. He would have 3 years left on eligibility. He averaged 19 points per game, 6.3% three-point shooter. He was great from the field. There is a lot of great players in Division II schools that actually do come up and play, and I believe he would be a freak athlete. Projection as a sophomore would be maybe a good role player at UK, and I believe that he would towards the end of the year just going to be a great player and nobody that you don't have to worry about coming off the bench. He's going to be legitimate player. The last second to the last player is Frankie Collins. He is a 6'2" point guard, 200 pounds from Texas Christian University. He would only have 1 year left. He is a good pickup, but I believe we've got some guards in the fold that it might not even come to we even talk about him anymore. It's just that I wanted to mention his name because I want everybody that is watching this show to know that we're trying to be informative and let everybody know all the players, just in case something happens and this player just says tomorrow I want to come to Kentucky. I don't know if Pope's going to say yay, no, whatever. We're going to see that. He averaged 11 points per game. I think Michigan, Arizona State, TCU is really in on this one. I think St. John's might be in on this one also. So I don't know how much it's going to, inspire for Kentucky. The last player, and this is one that I really want, and it's Magoon Guaf, a 7-foot center, 205 pounds from San Diego State. And yeah, everybody remembers Lamont Butler is from San Diego State. So I don't know how well they know each other, but I know that Jason Hart has been on the recruiting with this player. He is would have 3 years left on eligibility. He was player of the year in the Mountain West. He can play 1 through 5 positions. He shoots 37.8 from the 3-point line as a 7-footer. Yes, he is the real deal, legitimate type of a center that Mark Pope would want in his system. He is 50% field goal percentage. He is a great, promising project for the next 3 years. And if he's in Mark Pope's system, he might not be around for 3 years. It might just be one and done or 1, 2 years. We just have to see that. If we had Garrison, Moreno, and Gwath on the same team, this would be a dynamic front court. And he has ball handling. He can create his own shot. It's not just one dimensional. This player is actually 5 dimensional. He can take it to the rack. He can get shots from the outside. He can pull it up. He can, create shots for other players. Also, he is I think about a 2.5% or 2.5 assist rate for him playing last year at San Diego State. And plus, I think his block percentage was like 13% for like possessions of 40 minutes. So he's going to get his blocks, and he is long and very dynamic. This is one that I am very excited about. Big Blue Nation, BBN Fan Show. The next time I get any information, I will promise you, I will be on here and let you know. And please, just hit that like button, subscribe. It helps the channel. Let's try to get Mike over 3,000. So let's go ahead and get this done, and we will talk to you later. And go Cats tonight against Tennessee Volunteers.